This is the time we come together to keep our country safe forever. So open up your heart, let a true love come right in. Cause love is all we need to make us stand. Let's understand one another and learn to live together as brothers and sisters. Without togetherness, we won't have a peace of mind. Let's celebrate and have a peaceful home. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing. It's the one and only home that we have. Sweet Liberia, land of liberty is our home. Let us keep it standing.
Good afternoon. Republic of Liberia, the National Elections Commission, Madam Chairperson, Madam Co-Chairperson, and members of the Board of Commissioners, local and international partners, members of the donor community, local and international election observation groups in Liberia, the Liberian Council of Churches, members here present, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the compound of the National Elections Commission and welcome to this daily press briefing following the 14 November 2023 runoff presidential election. The chairperson of the National Elections Commission is Madam Devi-Eto Brown-Lansanan, who will address this conference. Madam Chairperson.
Good afternoon, Madam Co-Chair, fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefing for the purpose of announcing progressive results of the 14 November 2023 presidential runoff election. Members of the press, the Commission wishes to inform the public that there are 20 cases of quarantined polling place results in Grand Cru County that have been picked up by the results management system due to either of the three reasons: unusually high voters turnout, number of valid votes exceeding number of total voters in polling place, or updated polling place results. These cases are currently being investigated, and the results therefrom will be announced upon the completion of these investigations. The Commission wishes to announce that there will be a runoff in one polling place in Electoral District 9, Nimba County, at the Vami Elementary and Junior High School, precinct code 33090, polling place 4. This is due to the number of valid votes, 379, exceeding the number of registered voters, 329, a difference of 50 votes. This situation was realized during the tally of votes in Lower Nimba County. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, as of yesterday's announcement, the figures of Bapulu of 5,610 valid votes for UP and 4,507 valid votes for the CDC, which were announced on 15 November, were part of the valid votes announced on 16 November 2023. Members of the press, the following are tally results from magisterial offices across the country to date. I now invite Commissioner Boyka Dugley to begin to read the tallied results in the presidential runoff from the counties.
Testing, okay. Progressive tallied report consolidated. President and Vice President. Signed count. 152 polling places of the total of 152, constituting 100%. Candidates: Boakai Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 5,354, constituting 16.62%. Weah George Money, CDC, votes obtained 26,860, constituting 83.38%. Total valid votes, 32,214, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes, 705. Total votes, 32,919. We move on to Riverside. 105 polling places of a total of 105 polling places constituting 100%. Candidates: Boakai Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 5,220, constituting 25.12%. Weah George Money, CDC, votes obtained 15,559, constituting 74.88%. Total valid votes, 20,779, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes, 572. Total votes, 21,351. Madam Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner Boyka Dugley. I now invite Commissioner Josephine Colgay to continue with the reading of presidential results from the county.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Progressive tally reports consolidated. President, Vice President, County, Grand Bassa, 405 polling places of the total 405 polling places, constituting 100%. Candidates: Boakai Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 36,816, constituting 45.61%. Weah George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 43,911, constituting 54.39%. Total valid votes, 80,727, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes, 1,827. Total votes, 82,554. Madam Chair, that was the result from Grand Bassa County.
Thank you, Commissioner Josephine Colgay, for that reading. I now invite Commissioner Basilio Kwangbai to continue with the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Progressive tally report consolidated. President, Vice President, County, River G County. 98 polling places. Of the total of 98 polling places, 100%. Kennedy, Waka Joseph NUP, vote obtained 4,686, 19.86%. We are George Manan CDC, vote obtained 18,906, 80.14%. Total valid vote 23,592, constituting 100%. Total invalid vote 520. Total votes 24,112. Maryland County, 75 polling places. Of the total of 75 polling places, 100%. Weka Joseph NUP, vote obtained 7,057, constituting 16.64%. We are George Manan CDC, vote obtained 35,355, 83.36%. Total valid vote 42,412, constituting 100%. Total invalid vote 1,152. Total votes 42,564. Grand Crew County, 86 polling places. Of the total of 110 polling places, 78.18%. Weka Joseph NUP, vote obtained 2,425, 10.35%. We are George Manan CDC, vote obtained 21,011, constituting 89.65%. Valid vote 23,436, constituting 100%. Invalid vote 489. Total votes 23,925. So, Grand Jira County, 163 polling places. Of the total of 163 polling places, 100%. Weka Joseph NUP, vote obtained 4,218, 9.71%. We are George Manan CDC, vote obtained 39,212, constituting 90.29%. Total valid votes 43,430, constituting 100%. Total invalid vote 832. Total votes 44,262. So what do you, Chair?
Thank you very much, Commissioner Basili Okwangmai. I now invite Co-Chair P. Tipla Reeves to continue with the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Consolidated progressive tally report, consolidated president and vice president. County, Grand Cape Mount, 213 polling places. Of the total of 213 polling places, constituting 100%. Candidates, Weka Joseph NUP, votes obtained 24,374, constituting 52.0%. We are George Manan CDC, votes obtained 22,465, constituting 47.96%. Total valid votes 46,839, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 913. Total votes 47,752. Madam Chair, what do you?
Thank you very much, Co-Chair. I now invite Commissioner Awa to continue with the reading of the presidential results.
Good evening. Progressive tally report consolidated for the president and vice president, Friday, November 17, 2023. County, Nimba County. Of the total of 735 polling places, of the total of 736 polling places, constituting 99.86%. Candidates: Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 144,593, constituting the valid vote of 74.13%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 50,449, constituting the valid vote of 25.87%. Total valid votes 195,042. Total invalid votes 3,801. Total votes 198,843. Madam Chair, I duly submit.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Awa, and I invite Commissioner Sayer to continue with the reading of presidential results from the counties.
Progressive tally results consolidated Bapolu County. 134 polling places of the total of 134 polling places constituting 100%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 15,562, constituting 52.80%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 13,909, constituting 47.0%. Total valid votes 29,471, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 678. Total votes 30,149. Masurado County, 2,008 polling places of the total of 2,008 polling places constituting 100%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 336,821, constituting 51.74%. George Manning, CDC, votes obtained 314,188, constituting 48.26%. Total valid votes 651,009, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 6,984. Total votes 657,993. What do you want?
You can hear me now? Okay. If you have noticed, we did not read the presidential results for Bumi, Bong, Lofa, and Margibi. These counties have reached 100% as we read yesterday. And that's the reason why we did not read them today. But let me say that the results from the 4 counties are integrated in the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report Consolidated, which I will now read. 5,865 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 99.58%. Boyka Joseph N., UP, votes obtained 814,212, constituting 50.89%. We are George Manning, CDC, votes obtained, 785,778, constituting 49.11%. Total valid votes, 1,599,990, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes, 25,694. Total votes, 1,625,684. Those were the results from the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report Consolidated. And let me add additional information. As at today, we have read you 99.58% of the results. The remaining percentage, according to the data center, is 42% remaining, which constitute 25 polling places to be tallied and to be read. See? 0.42. Oh, okay. Yeah. But if you all heard it like that, why didn't you tell me? All right, so let me read that again. A human being now, I can make mistake too. All right, so I will read it again. We've read today 99.58% of the results. The remaining results are 0.42%, constituting 25 polling places. Of the 25 polling places, there will be rerun in one polling place in Nimba County District 9 and 24 polling places in Grand Crew County. So when we get these results, we will announce them to you. We'll take your questions.
Thank you, Madam President and members of the Board of Commissioners. We will just take a cue and then start, please. We have to go back. Please, let us observe this. We are using this microphone, please. So just form the queue.
One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay.
If there are no questions, then we
Thank you
call
very
it
much,
a
Madam
day.
Commissioner. My name is Darius Kanga, and I report for OKFN and OK Online TV. I had two concerns. My first concern had to do with there are speculation in the public, especially from some political party, alleging that last night, President George, we have met with some of your commissioners, had meeting with them to see how best to, calm the vote in his favor. How do you respond to that? And the second one had to do with era 430, saying the electoral process. Liberians,
Hello, can we please have one meeting? Thank you.
Liberians hoping on you or looking up to you every 430 to gain an update on this election. Why cause you delay today?
All right. We were conducting quality control to make sure that every figure that was placed in the record was a correct figure. Quality control is necessary, especially when you have a lot of inputs to make. You want to be sure that all of them are done properly. On your speculations, you probably want to tell the rest of us sitting here who speculated and where that information came from. Sir?
I said, well, alleged by some political party.
So which political parties told you that?
Okay, specifically the African Liberation League Party.
African Liberation League, they told you that. And who did you meet with?
The national chairman.
You met with the national chairman. I cannot corroborate that information that you are just saying to the rest of us here. I can say to you that the Board of Commissioners has done a job that the Liberian people asked us to do, and we are announcing these results. Where your information came from, you probably need to ask them again so they can give you the specifics of which commissioner they are alleging met Mr. Weir. Next question.
Thank you. My name is Game Lomo. I work for the News Publishers Media Group. I have one question, and the question
One
is,
meeting, please.
has there been any initial investigation set up against your NEC workers, and particularly in Nima and also in Grenku, to ascertain what went wrong? Thank you.
You got to give me a little more information, please.
Sir?
Give me a little more information.
Look, you talk about rerun. So I'm asking whether you are initiated any investigation against a temporary worker, both in Lower Nima and in Grenku, what went wrong, for which you're going to do a rerun in those centers.
Okay, we said that there will be a rerun in Electoral District 9 in Nimba County. And we told you that there were the number of valid votes were 379, but it exceeded the number of registered voters, which is 329. So there's a difference of 50 votes that were found to have been placed in the ballot box. And you asked about whether we are investigating.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to do some investigation before you come out with a declaration that you are going to do it.
So what were the findings for the investigation?
The finding was 50 extra votes were placed in the ballot box. Because if you have the number of voters and then you have the number of votes, they have to tally somewhere. You can have the number of votes of voters that are supposed to be there, and then it different from what the other is. You understood, right? All right. After this, we take 3 more questions. We call it a day.
Well, Madam Commissioner, my name is Aisin Diba, and I report for KMTV. Well, I would like to know the date, the official date set for the rerun of the one polling place in district number 9 and 2. I'm concerned because on the day of election, you have security personnel and other parties observer who might not have registered in that particular area, and sometimes they are considered to vote on election day because it is a runoff. So did you also take into consideration the issue of people who are not from that area, did not register in that area, but had the right to vote on the day of election?
They're not from the area?
They did not register there, but because of assignment, they took assignment there on the day of election, and then they had the opportunity to vote there on the day of election.
Oh, the best that we can do, as we are about to do, since this afternoon, is to put on public service announcements at the location in the county, and then to do that again here. So we're saying to you, we are announcing that the rerun will be held tomorrow, Saturday, 18th November. Next question.
Thank you so much, Madam Commissioner. My name is Archie Boan, and I report for Today Liberian Television. Madam Commissioner, for the onset of this election, from October 10 to present, you have not been doing justice for us. We report on. My concern is basically due to the fact that from the onset of the election, you have not updated the media as it relates to those that were involved into double voting. those who are involved into election malpractices. You fail to provide update. It said that you are not getting any report from the Liberia National Police, or you just trying to play reluctancy on it. Thank you.
I like this guy, you know. Yeah. We firstly to say it's one of you now who uh who's telling us that there was double voting. You have the evidence, you bring it. The second part is that we need to update you on the malpractices, because I understand at the time we said to you that they were being forwarded, they were remanded into custody, and they were on their way to court. So we'll ask the Justice Ministry to give us an update on that. Next question.
So what's the time duration
For what?
for the funding from the Justice Ministry?
I will ask the Justice Minister for an update.
When?
Next question, please.
Yeah, Madam Commissioner, yes? Madam Commissioner, my name is Gerald, coordinator ran for Front Page Africa. You just made a disclosure that has some grave magnitude, talking about over 20 polling places where you have this discrepancy. We want to know.
Let me correct you right there. I did not say over 20, and I will read that part to you. Members of the press, the commission wishes to inform the public that there are 20 cases quarantine polling place results in Grand Crew County that have been picked up by the results management system. Not
Yes.
over 20. I
Yeah.
said 20 cases.
Yeah, so what about NEMA? We are having a rerunning NEMA at one polling place. So if you add that place, it's 21. It's not over 20. So I'm just talking about everything, and I think I'm correct with that. So
I accept it.
yeah. So it's over 20. Let's establish that. So my question now is, that is a very grave. How far have you gone in your investigation? And in Grand Coup, what will be the way forward? Are we going for the rerun?
We said to you there were 20 cases. We said to you there were 20 cases quarantined by our system. What that means, those results have already reached headquarters here. And they have found that they need to study the numbers to make sure that they tally properly, so that when they are collated, it will be the exact numbers. To do that, when you put the data in, the machine, the software, if it's not in line with what it expects, it puts it aside and raises a question mark. That question mark is called quarantine. Then the data technicians will go into it to find out what happened there. To come out with a resolution, they have to call the magistrate responsible for the particular area and raise questions to them about the house. How did you arrive at this figure for which the software, the system has quarantined, has put it aside? So this is ongoing as of today. Once this is resolved, we'll let you know what we arrive at. Yeah? Did I answer your question? Last question, please.
Good evening. My name is Yusufa. I write for the Daylight newspaper and manage the Royal Family TV. I have two concerns. One has to do with, I want to know if there are any cases from the October 10 legislative election where we still have some people who are still in court, like the case of Maryland County District 2 and that of Bond County District 1, or any legislative election. Two, when will certification of candidates who have been duly qualified and announced winner be, when will they be certificated? Thank you.
The certification, when it's time, will inform you. The issue about about cases from the legislative elections, we continue to hear these cases, and when they are resolved, we'll make that announcement. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much for coming, members of the full third state. We'd like to say thank you very much, and we'll be here tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Please make way in the aisle for the members of the Board of Commissioners to pass. Please make way in the aisle. Please make way in the aisle for members of the Board of Commissioners to pass. Please make way in the aisle. Thank you. Please make way for members of the Board of Commissioners to leave.
There.
We're having a breakfast.
This is Bottom Line Liberia.
This is the Bottom Line Liberia. Join us on Facebook, YouTube and online radio. This is the Bottom Line Liberia.
So folks, welcome to SKTV. This is SKTV, one of Liberia.